James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Brown wants to pass. On target to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pocket breaking down. The short hands. It's Singleton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hauls it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Bulls. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Throws for the tight end. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's Alexis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Norton. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulls!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it down the seam. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Brown will throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the ride. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. On a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Gets it out quickly. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Madsen. Gets it to him on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Sullivan. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. interception, the give. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They punted away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. Now he's going to break the pocket. Smart move to get down with the slide. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to the running back. Sweet punt there. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He's up to 55 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to...
There he goes! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play-action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a crease, it's Norton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Brown will throw it. Give him 6. Touchdown, South Florida.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Sherrod. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nimrod. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Alexis. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to keep it in the air. They've got the screen set up. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Nimrod. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Broncos are on the move. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Sherrod. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession with no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Madsen. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Let's it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes a connection. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 6 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Using the quick game. And the Broncos pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Got his man on the right. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. Now on the return. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Got it! Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Brown wants to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Leaves it with the back. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Norton. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able...
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Brown will throw it. Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. smart move to keep it on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quick toss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, USA! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 9 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets it out fast.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Finds a tight end down the gut. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. First down, 10 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the grab.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the Broncos are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. To the air on first down. Got a man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on second down. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Boise State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Finds a little space. Spins away from the defender.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Stallions have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have the first crack at it in this one. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football. David, this guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He lost one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stallions offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency.
Going for a big play right off the bat. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. From the gun, give on the inside.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stallions. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGowan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Stallions will pop this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Going to the run, it's Sherrod. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. They're setting up the screen. Jukes his way for more. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
When you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up what he can and then slides. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Going to the ground. Sweet cut there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To throw, it's Madsen. It's complete to the right. And the Broncos get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The Broncos will send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Gets it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Madsen. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bullock. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Madsen. He's got his man. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boy, always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Oh, that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Handoff from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Here's the handoff. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Sherrod. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quick completion on the out. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. He's got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going for 6. Touchdown Broncos! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
What great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On to attempt to try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep...
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's McGowan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. Rolls it in. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Stallions look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on first down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Stallions can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Madsen. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Terry. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Nice move to keep running. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's a heat. Can't connect on his first throw. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Plucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
The extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on first and 10 from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They've got to come with a big play on this third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Stallions will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Manning. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Stallions are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. And the Stallions get enough to move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. And they'll knock him down in the backfield for a loss of yardage. The Stallions send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Back to the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Balmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent, took care of business.
Yeah, total domination. All all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.